Hello, how are you? That's good. Well, about me, I'm okay, but I do have some allergic reactions to some allergens. By the way, how many of you have an allergy or some allergic symptoms? First of all, what does it mean, the word allergy? Well, it came from the Greek language. It means that you react against something, or you have some kind of effective action or symptoms. Symptoms are the signs of that you might be sick, or those indicate that you have some abnormalities in your system. Well, allergy is sort of like your natural reaction against or toward something. And sometimes we don't know what we are reacting against or toward. But the substance which make you develop allergic reaction are called allergens. There are many different kinds that we know today. By taking the test, you might know what you are allergic against or toward. Symptoms are the signs, I say. For example, the symptoms of a common cold. Imagine when you have a cold, how do you react? Some people have running nose. Some people have a sneeze, or sometimes a cough. Or even sometimes people have higher temperature than a normal range of body temperature. They call it a fever or a body temperature, but of course, we cannot live without having a normal body temperature. This time, talking about a body temperature or a fever, it means that your body temperature is higher than the normal range. That means usually we say internationally, if you have more than 36.9 degrees Celsius, it means if you had a body temperature of 37 degrees or higher in the Celsius system, that means you have a body temperature or a fever, they say. But of course, to be exact, we should say abnormal body temperature or the high fever. Then you would not make a mistake, of course. Now, let's go back to the allergy. Especially during the spring, it seems like more people are suffering with allergies. What kind of symptoms do you have? Well, as for me, I have sometimes, yes, a higher body temperature for maybe a few weeks continuously. And sometimes I sneeze. I develop teary eyes. That means tears just don't stop coming out of my eyes. And itchiness, itchy around my eyes, my nose, or my skin. And of course, I cannot stop sneezing. And I cannot stop my runny nose, although my nose is stuffy. That means my nose holes are clogged, jammed, so that I cannot breathe easily through my nose. But I have to use my mouth to breathe in and breathe out. Means inhale, exhale. That's what they also call it. Only I could do to deal with them or cope with them is to take medicine or use eye droppers or use a nasal spray. Well, some people also get vaccination. Means to receive vaccine, to inoculate, or I would say to become immune to those allergic reactions or toward allergens. But then you have to know what substance that you are allergic against. So that's quite difficult. But then the history of allergies are not that new. Some of you think it just came out, last 5 or 10 years. No, my grandmother had it. Even some of my uncle and aunts or parents had them. So, old time, the ancient times, many people also had them, although because we didn't have such a mass communication systems like today, people did not know. Probably that's all. Also, the population was small, so people really didn't share many common information. Some of the very famous people in the history, we know today that they were suffering from allergies. If you had a chance, please check them out and find who had allergies. You would be surprised. Somebody like Alexander the Great or Nobunaga Oda, and the scientists started to find that out. Some of those people had an allergy. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time.